Selecting your future life partner. Motivational insights from Jordan Peterson. Consider envisioning yourself in search of a reliable life partner. Naturally, you might contemplate the qualities you desire in a stable companion. In essence, it is undesirable to have significant disparities with your partner across the 5 fundamental dimensions. For instance, if you're highly extroverted and your partner leans towards introversion, an ongoing conflict may arise regarding the extent of social activities you engage in as a couple. Reaching consensus becomes challenging when individuals significantly differ on these dimensions, as it transcends mere matters of opinion and delves into inherent differences. When dealing with extreme personality types, such as introverts and extroverts, the potential for discord amplifies. Introverts typically do not derive enjoyment from extensive social interactions, finding group settings draining, while extroverts thrive on social engagement, with isolation having a detrimental impact on their motivation. The stark contrast in preferences can lead to difficulties in finding a harmonious balance. Similarly, compatibility issues arise when considering traits like agreeableness. An agreeable person partnered with a disagreeable counterpart may encounter challenges. The agreeable individual, accommodating and willing to conform, may clash with the disagreeable partner, who demands to know the other's desires and becomes harsh and demanding. This incongruity can result in the agreeable person finding the disagreeable one unpleasant, while the disagreeable person perceives the agreeable partner as indecisive and incapable of asserting themselves. This dynamic often contributes to tensions between individuals, particularly between men and women, given the general tendency for women to exhibit higher levels of agreeableness than men, a substantial difference in psychological terms. In essence, seeking compatibility involves a delicate balance across these fundamental dimensions to foster a healthy and mutually satisfying relationship. Now, let's delve into the challenges associated with agreeableness. Moving on to conscientiousness, individuals who possess this trait are diligent and organized. Notably, orderly people exhibit a sensitivity to disgust, a topic we will explore in more detail later. However, the perspective I'm presenting is not mine alone. It originates from my graduate student, Christine Brophy. In the case of industrious individuals, their aversion to idleness is a key aspect. Unlike extroversion, which is linked to positive emotions, conscientiousness, characterized by industriousness, doesn't necessarily bring about happiness or positive emotions. Instead, it is the discomfort and unease experienced by conscientious individuals when they find themselves idle. Speculatively, as human beings are perpetually involved in labor exchange, especially reciprocal labor, it is conceivable that in communities where everyone is familiar with one another, hardworking individuals might frequently clash with those who contribute nothing. My suspicion is that throughout the evolution of our species, unproductive individuals may have faced consequences at the hands of their more industrious counterparts who were dissatisfied with their lack of productivity. Consequently, there seems to be an inherent ethical obligation among humans to share labor, a sentiment keenly felt by conscientious individuals. They experience a sense of guilt or discomfort when not actively engaged in productive pursuits. Choosing a conscientious partner comes with both advantages and disadvantages. On the positive side, such a partner is likely to be industrious and hardworking. However, the downside is that they may find it challenging to relax or engage in carefree activities. Therefore, if you seek a companion with whom to unwind and have fun, someone less conscientious might be a more suitable choice. On the other hand, if you're conscientious yourself and find yourself paired with someone less diligent, there may be benefits in terms of them helping you relax. Nonetheless, the fundamental misalignment in work ethic may lead to dissatisfaction in the relationship because they don't put in nearly as much effort as you do, and the situation worsens when it comes to the dimension of orderliness. Many of you may have experienced having roommates, and perhaps you are more organized than your roommate. What does this entail? It means you get bothered by messiness before they do, and it doesn't take much time for you to be the one constantly cleaning up after your less orderly roommate. An interesting finding from psychometric analysis suggests that women tend to be slightly more orderly than men. I suspect this discrepancy may be related to the uneven distribution of household chores. Even if your tolerance for disorder kicks in only 25 seconds before your partner's, that small difference can result in you being the one constantly fretting about the mess. They will likely view you as uptight, overly focused on details, and unwilling to relax. Meanwhile, you might perceive them as a complete mess, questioning how anyone could live with someone like them. Another reason why understanding your personality is crucial is that it enhances your chances of finding a compatible long-term partner. Optimal compatibility doesn't necessarily mean finding someone exactly like you, as having identical strengths and weaknesses can pose challenges. For instance, An agreeable person might benefit from the balancing influence of a slightly disagreeable partner, and vice versa. While we may not fully grasp the optimal balance for a thriving long-term relationship, it's clear that excessive differences in personality traits can lead to persistent conflicts. Moving on to the next crucial element, trust. No successful marriage exists without it. Open communication is essential. You must be honest with each other. Jung believed in the wisdom of marriage as an oath and bond, recognizing the complexity of telling the truth about oneself. This commitment implies saying, "I'm going to stick with you, and you're going to stick with me. We'll face the truth together, and neither of us gets to escape." Once the truth is out, you're left with two options. Either live together in mutual torment, or work collaboratively to address the truth and improve yourselves. This joint effort leads to increased strength, resilience, and wisdom as you navigate life together. Jung's perspective underscores the importance of closing the escape route, as having an oath in place prevents easy exits. This concept aligns with the spiritualization of the human pair in Christian marriage, emphasizing the subordination of both partners to a higher-order personality embodied in the figure of the Logos. In the context of Christian marriage, it's essential to understand that neither the man nor the woman assumes a dominant role. Instead, the central authority is the shared personality that emerges from both individuals' pursuit of truth. This is symbolized by their joint submission to the concept of the Logos. This perspective is remarkably accurate because the foundation of a successful marital life should be the commitment to truth-telling. During challenging times, when one has made regrettable errors that may have serious consequences, having a trustworthy partner becomes invaluable. In such situations, being able to confess, "I made a significant financial mistake, and I'm struggling with it," can lead to constructive support and guidance. This reciprocal trust is crucial because both partners recognize that mistakes are inevitable and they can openly discuss their blunders, working through challenges together. When searching for a life partner, it is prudent to prioritize qualities such as attraction and love. However, equally important is finding someone trustworthy to whom you can be candid. This honesty forms the basis for navigating life together, strengthening the fabric of your shared existence. The ability to weather challenges and create continuity in your life story, potentially extending to the joys of raising children and welcoming grandchildren, is a profound fortune. In this pursuit, it becomes crucial to consider the alignment of fundamental dimensions between you and your prospective partner. Too much disparity in traits, such as extroversion and introversion, can lead to persistent conflicts about essential aspects of life. Therefore, seeking a stable partner involves a thoughtful consideration of these fundamental dimensions to ensure a harmonious and enduring relationship. You and your partner should expose yourselves to and discuss various aspects. It becomes particularly challenging for individuals who significantly differ on fundamental dimensions to reach consensus because it extends beyond mere opinions. It becomes a matter of inherent differences. Consider extreme differences in personality types. Introverts, for instance, may not enjoy extensive social interaction, especially in group settings, whereas extroverts thrive on social engagement. Agreeable individuals paired with disagreeable partners may face challenges, as the agreeable person tends to accommodate the partner's wishes, while the disagreeable one may become more demanding and harsh. Now, shifting to conscientiousness, industrious and orderly individuals find discomfort in idleness, not deriving happiness from it. This is distinct from extroversion, which is associated with positive emotions. The speculation arises from the perpetual exchange of labor in human interactions, especially reciprocal labor. In communities where everyone is acquainted, hardworking individuals may find constant irritation with unproductive counterparts, potentially reflecting an ethical obligation to share labor. Being with a conscientious partner has its advantages and disadvantages. While they work diligently, the downside is their propensity to work excessively. For those seeking a relaxed and fun-loving partner, a conscientious person may not be the ideal choice. Conversely, if you're conscientious and paired with an unconscientious partner, they may help you relax but may not match your work ethic, especially in terms of orderliness. Consider roommates as an example. Those who are more orderly often find themselves bothered by messes before their less orderly counterparts. Psychometric analysis suggests that women tend to be slightly more orderly than men, potentially linked to an uneven distribution of housework. This highlights the importance of understanding your personality for successful cohabitation. In summary, comprehending your personality increases the likelihood of finding a compatible long-term partner. Striking a balance between similarities and differences is crucial, as excessive dissimilarity in traits can lead to chronic conflicts. Trust emerges as a pivotal element in successful marriages, emphasizing the necessity of truth-telling for mutual understanding and growth. The marriage bond, according to Jung, serves as a commitment to face the truth together, fostering a deeper connection between partners. Support by liking and subscribing our channel. We consistently deliver 3 new videos each week, covering pivotal topics such as wealth, health, and relationships.